6 o'clock. Welcome to the Public School District number 22 School Board meeting. First thing I'd like everyone to do is please stand up. Pledge. Anthony,
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As an adult and a treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all talents, skills, and intelligence that exist in all children and youth. I believe all children are capable of success, no exceptions.
One moment of silence. All right, everyone be seated. Superintendent Rogers, would you assist in the roll call?
Mark Lincoln,
Here.
Steve Portwright, Anthony Levatino,
Here.
Ernest Lopez, David Richter.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, opening the meeting. Just requested that you have a motion for the approval of the agenda. So moved. A motion for the approval of the agenda. Do I have a second? Second. All right. Mr. Valentino, in motion. Mr. Richter, a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Move on to consent agenda items. A, approval of the action consent items. Do I have a motion for the approval of the action consent items? So moved. All right, Mr. Valentino has made a motion. Do I have a second? Second. Mr. Richter has made a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. We move now to recognitions. So Superintendent Rogers, take it away.
I'll ask Principal Huffman to come forward, please.
Okay, my name is Miss Huffman. I'm the principal of Arizona City Elementary. I have a few students that I would like to recognize for our Bulldogs of the Month. So we have Jasmine here. Okay, so just really quick, Jasmine is being recognized, Jasmine Acosta is being recognized as our first Bulldog of the Month. Our second Bulldog is Bella. Are you here, Bella? Okay, Miss Bella is a wonderful student. She always tries her best. She is a good example to others by treating others the way she wants to be treated. She is very kind-hearted and often shares her snacks with others. Thank you, Bella, for being our Bulldog of the Month. Our Our next bulldog is Bryce. Is Bryce here tonight? Come on up, Bryce. Bryce is a pleasure to have in class. He has made great progress since the beginning of school. He is always a happy person, and we are very proud of him. Good job, Bryce. Okay, do we have Jonathan here tonight? Jonathan, I don't think he was able to make it. And Jonathan is an 8th grade student, also one of our Bulldogs of the Month. Our Tiger Hunter, or I apologize, our Treasure Hunter of the Month is Miss Davis. Unfortunately, Miss Davis was not able to join us tonight, but just a little bit about her. She's been with the school district for 5 years. This year, Miss Davis has stepped up to every challenge asked of her. She is a 6th grade teacher, a grade level lead, and she also is the ACES Site Council lead. It is evident that Miss Davis truly cares about the success of her students, and also she assists staff in need. Thank you for her hard work and dedication. She is appreciated. Okay, unfortunately, a lot of my volunteers had prior obligations tonight, but just to go ahead and appreciate them. So the volunteers we've had for Arizona City this year was Shannon George. She was also our PTO president, and she has done an outstanding job. She is very appreciated. Our second volunteer is Josiah Hansen. He has been here at least 2 to 3 days a week, and he helps Coach Jones with all of our PE classes. He is also a huge asset to us, and we appreciate him. And my final recognition is also to the Arizona Fire Department. They have helped our campus with so many different events this year, but in our upcoming Water Day, they are also providing a lot of fun activities that our kids are going to enjoy. So we appreciate the Arizona City Fire Department. Principal Hall.
Hi, my name is Nicole Hall, and I'm the principal at Toltec Elementary School. I would like to call up Mr. Gavin Leary. On a daily basis, Gavin demonstrates what it means to be a Toltec Tiger. He helps teachers and students and administrators with any tasks that may need to be done. He is a sincere person and he is kind. Thank you for everything you do, Gavin.
Way to go, Gavin.
Unfortunately, our second Tiger of the Month couldn't be here, but Liam, thank you for everything you do. You're a great Toltec Tiger. Our treasure hunter of the month is Mr. David Richard. Can you please come up? Mr. Richard is a teacher on assignment. He is always there for our entire staff when we reach out to him. Anytime we need a helping hand, he is by my side. There is a 7th grade student on top of his other responsibilities, a 7th grade student who needed additional math tutoring this year. He would make time for her and go into her classroom. He's just always there for us, and we appreciate him. Thank you, Mr. Richard.
Mrs. Hall, stand there, please. Mrs. Hall, Principal Hall, is the district treasure hunter of the month. She has put in hours upon hours upon hours of hard work over the last 2 years being principal of Toltec Elementary School, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do some 10-year appreciation for those who have been employed for us for 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years. Diana Castillo, would you come on up? Polo for you. And Diana Castillo has been with the district for 10 years. Thank you. And you don't mind staying here and down. And then next, Marina, and the next, here. Did you show up? Okay. All right. Marina Jimenez has also been with the district for 10 years. Brittany Payne. Brittany Payne has been with the district for 10 years. Consecutive, we're talking about consecutive years. She was with us a little bit before that, when she came back. So. And Danielle Vasquez, can you come up, please? And Danielle has been with the district for 10 consecutive years. Was a little before that, and she came back also, so thank you. Andrea Jones is not able to be here tonight. Maria Sheets. Maria has been with the district for 15 years. Lupe Tapia. Lupe has been with the district for 20 consecutive years. I'm wearing the polo that everyone was given. It's, see, guys, yes, and this is just a token of appreciation. Oh, I've also been with the district for 20 years. I didn't just get a free shirt. So, if you'll take a picture. Thank you all. Lupe. All right, and we have Lupe, after 20 years, is retiring. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
I love my job and I love my freedom.
I'm not gonna put the mic up to her. It's not gonna do it. No, Felipe, as a token of our appreciation, this is TV, DVD battery, don't lose it. For 20 dedicated years to student success, happy retirement.
Smile, don't cry. Too late for that.
Flavio, if you'd like to come up. Flavio has been in the district for 13 consecutive years. There's that itty bitty battery, okay? And Flavio, thank you for 13 years of service. And now we will honor our Teachers of the Year. So Diana Castillo, will you come back? We've got a lot of repeats tonight. Diana Castillo is the 2023 Toltec Elementary School Teacher of the Year. There's a Alan mentioned here, so I was hoping it was going to fall apart. Congratulations. Thank you, Mrs. Castillo. Julie Coda. Julie Coda is the 2023 Arizona City Elementary Teacher of the Year. See if that fits on her side. We greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
Now we're going to have a pause in place for those of you who have attended the meeting for the scheduled, just solely for the recognitions portion. If you would like to leave the excuse, you may do so at this time. You may stay if you wish, but congratulations to all of you who have been recognized, and thank you for being part of our district and taking time to attend tonight's meeting.
Congratulations and well done. Let the record reflect that Mr. Cartwright and Mr. Lopez are now present.
All right, we're moving on to the number 4 information and discussion items. A would be the superintendent summary.
Okay, we have, scheduled promotion ceremonies on ACES, May 23rd at 9, Toltec Elementary, these are kindergarten. May 23rd at 10, ACES 8th grade, May 24th at 10 o'clock a.m. And Toltec Elementary 8th grade, May 24th at 6 o'clock p.m. And we have some student invitations, so let's invite TES to the stage first.
Good evening, Mr. President and members of the school board. My name is Bailey Hall, and this is Carlos Gonzalez.
We are here to formally invite our school board to our grade and kindergarten promotion. We truly hope that you will be able to attend these events, where we will pass out invitations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ACES representatives.
Hello, I'm Hazel.
I'm Judy.
We are here to formally invite you for our 8th grade promotion. Judy will hand them out. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening to all. Is it on? Is it on? No? Hello.
Hello, good evening to all. My name is Ms. Carrera, and I have two kindergartners with a special message for you all.
My name is Miss. I graduated. I know
Now that is touching. Best part of the meeting. Okay, the last day of school for students is Thursday, May 25th. There's only 11 days left of school for our students. Thank you to all of our employees who worked diligently this school year. Your dedication is very appreciated. Student tutoring classes for kindergarten through grade 7 students will be held on the Toltec Elementary School campus, and that begins on Monday, June 5th through Thursday, June 22nd. It is just half day, breakfast and lunch are served, and the students get tutoring in smaller classes to make gains academically. We are having to make a change in our times for our schools. Currently, TES begins the school day at 7:30 and they end the school day at 3 o'clock. ACES begins at 8:15 and ends at 3:45. Transportation director came to me and explained that we needed the ACES to begin earlier in order to accommodate transportation. And so the time change is due to necessity. So ACES next year will begin at 7:30 and end at 3, and TES will begin at 8:30 and end at 4. The ASBA Summer Leadership Institute is Thursday, June 8th through Saturday, June 10th. And governing board members, Captain Lopez and Dr. Martino, along with myself, will be attending sessions. That's all.
Yes, if you can read this, anything, hand out notices. If you wish to leave, you can. If you do not wish to leave this time, we'll give you a couple of minutes. Give it a tiny minutes. I don't understand it. Nobody wants to hear the finance report. Well, there's one. All right, we're moving on to information discussion item B. Take it away.
On page 1 of the attached budget report is a summary of expenditures of July 1st through April 30th, 2023. Total monthly expenditures for April were $647,786.50.
As we enter the last couple of months of the fiscal year, expenditures will be limited to payroll and emergency purchases, which will help maintain the budget balance as much as possible. On page 2 and 3 of the report, these are the Maryland Department of Education calculations. We anticipate an estimated increase in our M&O and capital budget capacity of about $240,600. This is due to the increased ADM, underestimated Prop 123 add-on funding, gifted add-on funding, and Group B add-on funding, and the approval of our K3 reading plan. These changes will be reflected on our budget revision.
Any questions?
Understanding membership.
All right, if there are no more questions, we'll move on for future discussion items C. There's on the School Facilities Oversight Board application report.
So once again, we're waiting on the weatherization. I'll be honest, they did say that they would run out of money, and because it was such a high amount, over $1 million, we may be waiting a little while. So the weatherization probably won't happen until maybe August, and that's going to be bad timing for us. So not sure what we're going to do. He said he would get together with us, but that's going to have to be at the end of July. Okay. Then the next one is the chillers, or the door replacements. They came down and they were able to, like I said, add doors, and we went through the whole campus of TES, and they are giving everything that they found to our architects, which is GH2. I have not received the report yet. As soon as I receive the report, I will be going to that company that will put out bids for us. Professional, yes, that one, thank you, that. They will be putting out bids for us. So we're waiting on that. Then the last one is the chillers. That got a little hairy last week and the week before. We were scrambling to get those chillers to keep going. We're band-aiding them, but they called this morning, and Dave Kennan, the person who is our representative, said that he's got a letter. It doesn't have the absolute approval, but he does have a letter that he's going to give to us so that we can move forward and we can get a purchase order so that we can get started on these chips.
Oh, good, no more Band-Aids.
I know. They'll be brand new, let's hope. Any questions?
I'm just glad there's something right for you. There are no questions. Information discussion item D, audit report.
The report to the board of directors had an error that was presented last month. And so the heading on all the adjusting journal entries pages was not Toltec School District. So I contacted our CPA and manager of the auditing company that we utilize, Mr. Dallas Seiler, and he composed the attached letter of explanation and apology. And he was, in revising the report, he was going to be in attendance tonight to explain in person and to answer any questions, but he's ill. So he's not, and his whole family is ill, so he's not able to be here. But he said the issue has never happened before. It's helped reveal an unknown flaw in the process. And so he doesn't anticipate the issue ever happening again. And he apologizes for any misunderstanding or inconvenience.
All right. Also, since you're not here, we can answer any questions, but never again. So we will now move on to information discussion item ASBA 2023 Political Agenda Priorities.
ASBA Delegate Assembly in September came up with 6 different areas, and they're asking for district governing boards to submit their top 5 priorities and rationale, and I'd be happy to do that on your behalf once you let me know what your 5 priorities are. So there's adequately and equitably fund district schools to at least the national median per pupil funding. There's some bullet points there to go into detail or give you some examples. Preserve and strengthen local control. There's some bullet points under each heading to give you some examples. Improve outcomes for all students. Require public accountability for taxpayer dollars spent on education, Arizona's rural and remote schools, and school safety and security.
I did wish to comment on one thing. There was one thing here that I thought that the one that says improve outcomes for all students, and if you look at that one more, at least when you look at that one, the only reason I can think of that would having to do with this because it's has to do with high school, and we are not a high school, middle school, and I didn't think that had much to do with us. And so the top 5 would be school safety, Arizona rural and remote schools, which is us. Require public accountability for taxpayers. Spend on education and adequate equitable funds, district schools to at least a national median per pupil funding. That is us altogether to preserve and strengthen local control, which we want local control at all times. So when you do look at that, take a quick glance at that. If you have any questions, I take it ASBA is just looking for our input.
Yes.
All radical, we want for students to teach them how to read and how to do math. I don't see that anywhere.
Right.
Defend against efforts to limit the free speech rights of school. I'm wondering how that's going to I mean, these are vague.
Yeah. The other option is to not participate. You don't have to, they've already figured out what 6 they're gonna support, so I imagine that those will be the 6 that carry on.
As I read through what the attachment was on the priority, I agree one of them we need to really focus on is the representation of our small and rural districts, which we are. Another one that is a particular passion of mine, you all know, is conducting an education exceptional student services cost to ensure that kids who are our most needy students, special education students, are appropriately funded. I think that is very important, a very important piece of what we do. That adequate funding of district schools to natural need, but it actually specifically talking about special education. And as you know, that's not why part of why I'm here. So I think those are very important. And then that local control if we're a smaller K district, as there are in several Arizona. You know, I read in the media, people were like, oh, let's merge our school districts, that's a way to save money. Now, that isn't what students. I think it's very important that we maintain that level of control. So I knew you asked for 5, those would be my 3.
Those are the main ones that the superintendent and I did discuss a little bit. We obviously. So,
Arizona is famous for, Arizona State is famous for unfunded mandates.
Yes.
As far as local control. That is very important. Other districts, the districts are all different, communities are different. The governing board would be more in touch with what is best for a district than someone at the state level or at another county level or something like that. So,
Mr. Corley, is that very good. Mr. Levington? Yeah. Moving over to Mr. Lopez.
No, I agree with Mr. Griggs here that it's just, very departments look kind of small. We got people on funding to try to do the best for our students.
Absolutely. Mr. Ricker, please, anyone? Then we'll move on to item 5. Call the public.
we don't, but just to reiterate, since I'll be, it's allergies. We're submitting 3, the equitable, adequate, and equitable funding, preserve and strengthen local control, and Arizona's rural and remote schools. Is that correct?
That is my understanding, yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Oh, my mistake. Oh, it's VA policy advisory first reading. Jump ahead of myself.
I just received this Friday, I think it was, so I hurriedly added it to the agenda, but we'll need to read over it in our own time very carefully, and it will be back on the agenda as an action item next meeting.
Yeah, we see what we come up with. Now, we move on to about 5 public. We will now move on to action items. Action item A, budget revision number 2.
Our M&L budget increased from $8,465,829 to $8,570,199. The reasons for this is the increase in overall EDM, our change in add-on ADM and the fiscal year 2023 free and reduced group add-on funding. We also have the underestimated fiscal year 23 Prop 123 add-on funding. All these contributed to the total increase of $104,370. Our capital budget limit increased from $550,034 to $686,264. Based on the needs of the district, we distributed the amount between M&O and capital. So our total increase for capital was $136,230. You guys have any questions?
We're revising the existing budget, is that what this is?
Yes.
And we're revising it because,
It's usually done in December and then again in May.
I'm sorry, say it again?
We usually do 2 budget revisions. You can do more, but we usually do 1 in December and then 1 again in May.
And we're looking for an increase
Because of all the reasons listed, so we get to revise our budget and put that into our budget capacity. And then we'll present in July, or June, we'll present the next fiscal year's budget for that as well.
Schools used to be financed on the prior year's attendance or enrollment, which is the average daily membership. It's the attendance is part of the enrollment process, which comes out to the ADM. A couple of years ago, they went to current year, so our budget changes for that reason alone, and then the state, they might approve certain funding and not approve others, and things, so the budget changes a little bit as we move through the year.
You know, with the added approvals, it's from the government itself, and that's why we're changing the budget, because they approve some things coming forward, and obviously the increase in students also. So we have to change it with all the students who have coming into this place, the change is big. So I appreciate it.
When you're composing a budget, there's a lot of guessing that goes into it also. You're kind of estimating what happened in the current year, and then you're kind of estimating what's going to be your budget. So revisions are important to, share up to what is in fact in alignment with what the state has.
Any other questions? Mr. Lopez, Mr. Ricker? Correct. All right, we move on then, and we will, for the budget revision number 2, and get a motion. Budget revision number 2.
I would make a motion to approve the budget revision.
Mr. Ricker, you made a motion, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Mr. Lopez made a second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. We move on to action item B. 2023-2024 Data Processing Search Program Agreement.
Just a matter of procedure.
Yeah, it's just a matter of procedure. Consortium would have now kind of data processing service we do this every year, and it works out well for us. If there are any questions on this.
It is a requirement for us. We're not a large enough district to work under the county, with the county.
Anyone have any questions? If there are no questions, 2023-2024 Data Processing Service Program Agreement. Do I have a motion? So moved. All right. Mr. Lopez, you have made a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, Mr. Court, wait a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to the 2023-2024 combined resolution affecting county treasurer transactions.
And nothing else to judge.
It's a procedural matter, through the fiscal year, we go through this. And, if there are any questions? If there are no questions, then I need a motion for the 2023-2024 combined resolution, county treasurer transactions. And the county treasurer notes. So moved. All right, Mr. Valentino, you the motion, we have a second. All right, and seconded by Mr. Courtwright. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to D, early kindergarten registration. This, they have a 4-year-old student enrolled, and the student's birthday is 10/2/18. And a lot of the people who put them through their testing to see if they should actually be early in kindergarten have not failed them yet. All the students that we have talked about and everyone that they tested has come up to be perfectly fine and fitting in schools. So I have there I leave to the people who know what they're doing. And do you have any questions? I guess this student is like 2 days late.
So I showed the first.
Yeah, right.
Or second, third.
Yeah. So if we have no discussion on this, can we get a motion?
Actually, because it's before September.
Yeah.
It's very close to that deadline.
Yeah.
I move to admit this underage student.
All right. Mr. Valentino has made a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Mr. Roper, in second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? All right, motion passes. Now we move on to the sick leave buyback.
Part of our professional and support staff sick leave policy is a sick leave buyback. It's a perk, and the employees that meet the criteria defined in the policy can request to basically sell back some of their sick days for $30 a day. And so we had a total of 5 employees for a total of 68.5 days, and that will cost the district $2,055.
And it was much bigger than Any questions? If we have no questions, can I get a motion on sick leave buyback?
I move that we accept the sick leave buyback.
Mr. Courtwright has made a motion. Do I have a second?
I accept.
Mr. Ricker made a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. We move on to the 2023-2024 301 performance pay plan.
I chair this committee, and the principals send me teachers that represent different areas. And we do this annually. But due to something that came to our attention, the Auditor General, Arizona Auditor General stipulations, the only group that the 301 performance pay plan pertains to starting this year is our appropriately certified teachers. So 19 appropriately certified teachers participated in the vote, and all of them voted yes on the performance pay plans for next year.
All right. Do you have any questions?
Is this by district, state rule?
There is classroom site funds, and part of it is designated for performance pay for certified teachers. And the districts can come up with their criteria, but there's a specific, it's specifically defined by the Arizona Auditor General's office. So, but it is just like a bonus for teachers that we do that.
Understood. But this is not unique to our schools.
What's that?
This is not unique to our school district.
No, every school district composes a 301 performance pay plan annually. So this is our plan for next year. So we don't want any surprises, so we bring it to you in May or June so that it's in hand for when the teachers return and they can be given the plan and choose whether or not to participate.
And they all voted in the 19 appropriately certified voted. Yes.
Everyone is given a chance, all of the appropriately certified teachers were given a chance to participate, to vote. 19 participated. Yes.
If there are no more questions, if I can get the 2023-2024 301 performance plan motion.
So moved.
All right, so do you need a motion? Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Lopez is second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. We move on to action item G, 2023-2024 Apprentice Teacher Corrective Action Stimulus Plan.
So this is a plan that I composed, and it was approved by the governing board on June 28, 2021. And it was initially composed to help our emergency certified teachers in the classroom teachers. They were only allowed to earn $30,000 a year for years, and then a couple years ago, I brought it to the board to increase that pay to $32,000, and that was approved. But with the new salary schedule for apprentice teachers, their pay begins at $35,000, and they are given steps in pay, and they can get increments of $500 a year if they are in good standing with their corrective action plan. So with this pay increase and with the stimulus plan, they will not be going backwards in pay. So the stimulus plan, they meet with the principal, they're put on the corrective action plan. Their first year of teaching, if they are in alignment with that corrective action plan, they're still in college, doing well in their classes, so doing what they should do to get that status of being appropriately certified. They get a bonus of $500. Year two, it is just $500 more each year. this is kind of on a plan of, you came in as an emergency teacher, by year 4, you should be appropriately certified. And so the total stimulus, when we add it all together, is $5,000. Then they'll get steps on the teacher salary schedule to show how many years they have been, they won't lose that, you know. So, in the notes, it explains that the Auditor General stipulates a classroom site fund can only be used for teacher compensation, including a base pay, a performance pay component, and only individuals who provide instruction, so they have to be. So I am certified as a teacher for K-8. I'm certified as a music teacher, K-12. I'm certified as a principal. I'm certified as a superintendent. This doesn't apply to me because I'm not in the classroom giving instruction. So it is just for teachers, the classroom site fund. But it can be a hit if you're going backwards in pay. So with the employee's salary schedule that you already approved, I think it's coming back to you tonight also for a little change. And then going forward with this corrective action stimulus plan for our apprentice teachers, which are those that are not yet appropriately certified, they will not be going backwards in pay.
All right, do you have any questions?
We couldn't make do without our apprentice teachers. We have, grow our own, so to speak, because we can't, compete with big districts in pay. So, our apprentice teachers are very important.
If there are no more questions, 2023-2024 apprentice teacher corrective action stimulus plan. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
All right. Mr. Lopez has made a motion. Do I have a second?
Oh, sir.
All right, Ms. Porter has been second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to action item H. 2023-2024 extra duty stipend pay schedule.
This is the first time this is brought to you for next year. So this is our stipend schedule. There haven't been much changes. Receiving tax credit and grants are very important to funding our stipends.
Any questions about the stipend? Pretty much in line with what they have. So if you don't have any questions, in 2023-2024 extra duty stipend pay schedule, can I get a motion?
So moved.
All right, Mr. Martinez, motion. Do I get a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Lopez, in a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. We're moving on to I, 2023-2024 exempt employee salary schedule revisions.
So this is the salary schedule that we approved a meeting or two ago. You approved it in March. The difference here is that the last two on the schedule is maintenance director and transportation director. I'm proposing to you that those departments be separated again. In 2019-20, those departments were separate. In 2021, they were separate. I placed the departments together, one supervisor in 21-22. And so this is our, Mr. Angel Gutierrez is our current maintenance transportation director, and he is accepting the position of transportation director. So he does get a slight decrease in pay, and he'll begin his new contract on step 3. He started as interim maintenance transportation director on July 6, 2020. So he's done well in the transportation department and will continue to lead that department. We do have a lot in our district with it growing. We have a lot in both departments. So I'm believing that we'll have better success going back to 2 with the growth of the district, that we have better success going back to 2 supervisors. 1 for transportation, 1 for maintenance.
So obviously now we're breaking the both back up. That newer buses coming in, and the maintenance is just increases. Every time we have more vehicles, we have more maintenance. And so you need one directing traffic and the other one fixing. So, you have any questions?
We combined the departments in 21-22 at a rate of $50,000 for both positions. We doing both functions.
Yes.
Now we're splitting them. So this is going to result in, let's talk about neighborhood school district. Well, the proposed salary is rate of $45,000. So we're looking at a $40,000 increase in the cost of providing that service.
Yes. I give you a reference for a neighboring school district on what their positions begin with. When Mr. Gutierrez started, he was earning an hourly salary as an intern because he had more experience with schools. So this would be an additional cost to the district, yes. At this point in time, there's a lot of projects on our schools, a lot of things that are being missed and not done. And so this is why I'm bringing it to you. I believe that we need to run more efficiently in both departments.
Who decided to split the department in the 2 functions?
Right now, my son.
Okay, that's so you're right.
It's my recommendation, yes. And your decision. And your decision.
Of course. I mean, with the growth, and I just see maintenance, getting, going bigger and bigger and bigger. And, with the growth of the schools and things going on. The spending of the money for another maintenance supervisor, or a maintenance supervisor, I think will detour, because we gotta stay on top of it. We have to. And I can't just have one guy running everything that's going on. It kind of came down to the COVID and all the things that went on. But for now, we've actually got to just, the maintenance needs to be, yeah, we need more, need more than just one. We need to get a little bit more money, but I think in the end, it is a lot to do everybody to keep the schools up to snuff.
I don't know, is there a lot of overlap here in the maintenance, I understand? Oil changes, tires, I understand that. Transportation director, something like schedule.
Actually, the maintenance of vehicles would fall underneath the transportation director's responsibilities.
Then what is the maintenance?
And maintenance grounds,
Oh,
our custodian.
we're not talking about maintaining buses.
Maintaining our schools, maintaining our schools.
Can I also add that we'll be dissolving the position of, what is it, the assistant? So they will no longer be the assistant, so it's not really incurring a cost of the $20,000. It's gonna be probably about 10 to 12,000, that's gonna be, because we're dissolving the assistant position, so it'll only be one transportation, one maintenance, versus assistant that helps with maintenance.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's for both schools, right?
Yes, these are district directors, so the one for the whole district, yes.
So the actual increase is not $40,000, you're saying it's about 12.
Roughly, yes, to be exact, it's because we're dissolving the assistant position, so we're not essentially just adding 40,000, we're dissolving that position and increasing the salary, which, I mean, obviously it's an impact on our budget, but not as significant as the $40,000.
Okay. Any more questions? And thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
I will say too that our maintenance, we have a lot of things that we have to deal with the trust, we have a lot of issues that when we separate it, it would be able to focus on more of those things. And the same thing for transportation. The transportation seems really simple, but he has a lot of transportation reports to do, they have a lot of mileage, they have to calculate things. And by separating it, it gives them to focus on more than one area to hopefully ensure better compliance with all aspects of that department.
And due to the growth, we've got to add some more bus routes. And, so there's continued responsibilities.
So the man has got to be in charge of the buses, the equipment, vehicles and stuff like that.
Transportation directors. We have a position that hasn't been filled in the last 4 or 5 months for a mechanic. But I like for us to, I like for us to take our own oil to do those things, to do a lot of our own stuff, so, and to keep the vehicles clean and, you know.
And do that over at the conference. The school.
The transportation and maintenance building is on the Toledo Elementary School. It's right across from the district office. Yes.
All right. All the questions have been answered? Any more questions about it? It looks like we're more understanding of what's really going on with it. And, so, in 2023-2024, exempt salary and schedule revision, including the maintenance and transportation split, and transportation director and facilities director. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Brian, so Mr. Lopez makes a motion that presented. Do I have a second? All right, Mr. Cortland, give me a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to J, which is 2023-2024 certified administrator salary schedule revision.
Okay. This was adopted by you guys in February, on February 13th. The changes here is that the special education director has gone back to special education director instead of federal programs director. There's just, too much, and, we need to concentrate on the special education department. And then a new position's been added, and that's curriculum and instruction director. This would be a district position. This would be funded by a grant, or mostly funded by a grant, almost in full. We have a lot of teachers that are working towards becoming appropriately certified. And just lately, it came to my attention that we didn't necessarily have devices for all of our students. That was news to me, that because we're growing so fast, so there's growing pains. And then we didn't have enough curriculum, so someone in this position be able to keep on top of that, be in the classrooms, and really help us train the teachers and stay on top of this from the district perspective.
And this will be funded outside of the school itself.
Funded with a grant.
To the grant. The grant. And this will work out as a kids and the teachers too, so we're coming to, because you're staying on top of the devices, you're staying on top of the curriculum.
I just want to be sure that each classroom has everything they need for success, and hoping every teacher be successful, just more hands on deck. Letting us know if we are lacking curriculum, helping the principals keep up with that. Being a mentor to our teachers.
Mentor and leaders.
So I would also give a person in this position the responsibility for overseeing our GATE program for gifted students, overseeing our English language department, things like this.
Any other questions?
With professional development also on the responsibility for this curriculum instruction.
With what public,
Professional development.
they would be responsible for some professional development as well, yes. And scheduling professional development for curriculum.
If we have no more questions. J, 2023-2024 certified administrator salary schedule revision. Do I have a motion?
I would make a
Now, Mr. Ricker made a motion. Do I have a second? Well, I have a double second. We have Mr. Cortland and Mr. Moore. Need a second? All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to 2023-2024 additional teaching positions.
We need 11 new teachers district-wide. Yes. Toltec Elementary School, we're gonna, the online program is underneath their umbrella, and we're gonna decrease the number of online teachers from 2 to 1 for next year. I asked if we had any students in grades kindergarten through third that were in the online for medical reasons. And that wasn't the case, and those kids would be better served back on campus. So we'll only offer online for fourth through eighth grade. So TPS does not need any new positions at this time. Arizona City Elementary needs 4.5 positions. Special education needs 6.5 new positions. To just give you a quick snippet of the growth, at the beginning of this year, we had 185 students that were being serviced in special education. On the 40th day, which was October 1st, we had it grew from 185 to 226. As of today, we have 271. That's just in our special education department. As far as the head count, we currently have 423 students at TPS and 792 students at ACES.
Are there any questions?
So we have a lot of students in online classes.
These are, we started the online, it's taught by our staff. It's not by an online program, it's our curriculum. But we started that when we, after the governor let us open back up for those who didn't go, for parents who didn't feel comfortable sending their students. And right now it's used also to keep students in school who would normally be long-term suspended. It's also used, long-term suspended. It's also used for that purpose also, to keep them in school, to keep them engaged in learning. So right now we have 7 students being taught by the online teacher that teaches kindergarten through 4th grade. And we have 21 students in our 5th through 8th grade online class.
And we need to state that it's important for students in other grades to attend school in person.
Yes,
Why I asked.
yes, they need to be here. It would be ideal if all students were in person.
It's always going to be a problem with me not having students attend school in person teaching. But there are those that just, some long-term suspension they can. And we want to make sure we do it.
Under long-term suspension, they can't be physically present.
Not physically present.
In long-term suspension obviously is not expelled.
So I do want to mention that this is a total of 11 teaching positions district-wide, but I want to bring it back to this year. We were paying high dollar for online teachers for special education. And that was just because we didn't have the teachers, but that will not be the case for next year. So at the beginning of the year, we had 5 online teachers. And it's not the teachers, but somebody's making big bucks with those online teachers, and it's not effective. We knew it wasn't effective going in. So we have the opportunity to dissolve that, and so that's the intention.
To me, it's not an issue, it's not even.
Exactly.
to me, that's a selling point of this whole thing. Entire gym back right there.
That was my concern, I know that case is not effective, and then providing the student socialization, you just have the education.
And
Yes.
by all means, versus by you're not fighting for education. Everything's good if we have to code it, but now the code is immensely over.
WHO is declared it over officially.
Yeah, it's over, like I said, it's 2 weeks ago.
It doesn't mean you can't get it anymore than flu.
Yeah, my point is, now it's time to go back to traditional meeting meetings with students being in a brick and mortar building. That's the bottom line.
So just so that so he's talking about special education teachers. And my intention, but we don't have the money, but I intend, I would love to, if we got a bond passed, I would love to have a building, here's the district office, we own the corner lot, to have a building there that we can build a program for the students that can't be on campus, to be at school in person, a very strict program. So, and then their meals can be brought over from across the street, we made at Chilton Elementary. So that would put those kids in person also, but we just don't have the means to come up with a building at this point in time. So.
If there are no more questions, I need a motion on the 2023-2024 additional teacher positions. And Mr. Ricker has made a motion for 2023 additional teaching positions. Do I have a second? Also, Mr. Latino has made a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Okay, moving on to L. H-1B petitions.
And I was meeting with our special education director this afternoon, and he said, we have 9, so I don't know what was missed, but there was one missed from the list, which is, Regina Dent, who has a degree, her degree is Master of Arts in Special Education. So this is the H-1B petitions. You did approve the RCC staffing solution on February 13 as a means of obtaining sufficient special education in-person teachers so we could avoid online instruction for our special education students. The RCC staffing, they take care of things such as the legal paperwork and then also housing and transportation for these teachers. So this is the H-1B petitions for teachers that will be coming to us from the Philippines for special education.
We've talked about this before. And in our special education, this is a much needed, because online teaching, like you said before, doesn't work. Especially with the students that we have for special education, the increase that we've had in special education. I find this to be one of the things that we can do to help kids learn without having any online.
My concern was being able to understand teachers coming from a foreign country, but Mr. Barton Smith assures me that he has had online conversations and interviews, and is making sure that any of the teachers that we're looking at, that he can understand them. And that, makes me feel a little better about the situation.
Are there any language concerns whatsoever with any of these applicants?
As far as English,
These are their resources from the Philippines.
that we come with.
You see, I assume they're proficient in English.
Yeah. So what was the question? What was the question?
Just that.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna have that discussion with them, make sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously, they have qualifications, and that's not a problem.
No, I'm not just saying.
The only thing I could think of that might be concerned with.
That is every Lake City is, thought. And, they have that conversation with them, and they said they were speaking to, be understood is, so I'm hoping that it's true. I really. Okay.
me too.
And I would move to approve the H-1B petitions. All right.
I have a motion by Mr. Lincoln. Do I have a second? All right, I have stereo second again. For that, Mr. Lopez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passed. We just have to move on to close the meeting, next meeting dates. What do you guys? June 12th, second Monday of the month. Third Monday is Juneteenth.
But Mr. Courtwright, I know you'll be on the beach, but will you be able to participate by phone? If necessary. I hear you.
If we do June 19th, that would be great, just to be by phone or, that next week.
So I don't think we want to do it on a holiday. Yes.
Well,
Make the 12th and sing happy birthday to me. And then I get to like this. That sounds like a deal. Is June 12th doable for everybody?
So I will be here June 12th, I'll send you happy birthday.
And Mr. Courtwright will take a swim on my behalf. I'm jealous.
All right, June 12th is okay with everyone. We will move on and adjourn. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn. All right. Motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? All right, Mr. Ricker, I think I heard him over there in a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. We're out of here. Motion passed.